Good evening, everybody. How are we doing tonight? Hello, hello. Hello, my friends. Come on over, everybody. Have a seat. Grab something to drink. We're gonna make a super cute. Look at him, y'all. Isn't he cute? Hello, Miss Judy and Lynn and Tony and Sharon and Ella and Tracy and Tina and Miss D. Hey, Sandy. Y'all, my daughter moves into college next week, so we're like buttoning things down, and that's been something else. So, hello, Miss Donna. Okay, so Debbie Lang, Old Lang Farms, made him. He's so cute. All right, so that's what we're going to be working with tonight. And then we're going to use some jute snowdrift mesh. And then we have a selection of ribbons. Okay, I'm just going to warn y'all, if you haven't shopped at Unique in the Creek this week, you need to. They just ordered hundreds of new stuff just came into stock. Okay, so do that. So we have a selection of ribbons here. Real pretty and fall ribbons. Okay. And then we're going to be using tinsel ties tonight. And then we're going to be using braid mesh. Okay. And then we have some pumpkins. Hobby Lobby pumpkins. And then we have some sunflowers to goody this up. Are y'all ready to get started? Everybody ready? Ready? Whoops, let me set some of my stuff to the side here. And to make a bow tonight, we're going to be using the Easy Bow Stow and Go. Alright, for those of you that are new to watching me, kind of let me tell you how things go. Getting ready to cut the mesh. That is our kind of chit-chat time. Don't worry. Questions will be answered along the way. But when we cut our mesh, that's our chit-chat time. And while we're loading the board. Alright, so don't worry. We're not going to be chit-chat. Y'all, I think somebody touched my camera. Because that bothers me. Can y'all give me just like 1 second? There we go. All right. So we're going to load our board. We're using the ring board tonight. And what we're going to do is just we're going to take our ties real quick and bend them. And the reason I'm using these ties tonight, the tinsel ties as opposed to pipe cleaners, is because they're bringing something to the party. And I prefer them over pipe cleaners. But in this case, when you're dealing with fall wreaths, this is going to add a little something like a straw look. If it's frozen, I know it's not my internet. I just got brand new high speed, it's fast as all get out internet. Okay. So I know it's not me for a change. In the past it probably was, but not today. I live out in the country, y'all, and they like, it's like, welcome finally to the 21st century, even though we're way out of the 21st century kind of thing, but hey. We're going to welcome you, and I'm putting these in the wrong way. We'll just flip it over. It'll be okay, right? Yep. Right, Donna? That's kind of like, I mean, my internet wasn't bad before. I wasn't having problems streaming. I mean, even that internet was an upgrade from what I had before, which was HughesNet. So, there's that. But anyway, but now we're like at huge speed. So we're excited over here about that. All right, and we're going to go to the outside today, because we're kind of wanting to make a bigger wreath, because he's kind of, you know, because we're going to add some stuff to it, basically. So think about it like this. When you want to add more to your wreath, it kind of needs to be bigger, so there's room for the more. Right? Y'all with me so far? And in case we haven't thanked Miss Tina Kelly lately for answering all the questions, thank you, Tina. Show Tina some love, y'all. All right, I'm gonna have to cut this off now that I screwed up, but that's okay, right? We love Tina Kelly. She's definitely our friend, y'all. I have to put this back in because, like, otherwise I kind of like lose track of where my top and bottom is. Anybody else do that, like, by accident? All right, so we're gonna give these with tinsel ties. You don't have to twist, but very much, because they're really tight and secure. So we're just gonna give these one twist to put them in place. Where would we be without Miss Tina? I love her. She gets all the links dropped and everything like that, which makes y'all's life easier, my life easier, so... I do have a funny story tonight, y'all, while I'm cutting the mesh. Okay, let's get this set to the side and get our mesh cut. Are y'all aware that I have a little part rat terrier, part Chihuahua dog? Are y'all aware of this? If not, I need to introduce her to you for this story, because it's kind of pretty important. You know, she's pretty cute for a Chihuahua, right? You know, and she's hilarious, y'all, which you all will find out when I tell this story. But have y'all met my Miss Chica? Yeah, yes. Let's get her. Chica, come on, Chichi. Chica, she's Little Miss. We call her Little Miss Sassy Pants because let me tell you, she is Miss Little Sassy Pants. Oh, here she comes. My husband's getting her. He's getting little Miss Sassy Pants, y'all. Let me get the mesh out of the way real quick. Come here, Gigi. Come on. Real quick. Come here. This is Miss Chica. Show your cute. Show them your cute little face. There's your cute little face. This is Miss Chichi. Yeah. She's our cutie. She's our little cutie. She's our Miss Chichi girl. And believe it or not, I have a chair, a very tall chair, and every now and then she'll sit in my chair while I'm working behind me. Okay, but this is Miss Chichi. She gives high fives, but she doesn't necessarily do it like when she's up this high, probably. Chichi, will you show them your cutesy real quick? Okay, you want to shake? Okay, shake. Will you high five? Will you do it? She may not because she's up on my table, y'all.
Take it down.
Performance anxiety being on my table kind of thing. But anyway, okay, Miss Chica.
Come on.
Back to work we go. Love you, Miss Chichi.
Come on, let's go.
Okay. And so that's Miss Chica. Now, the next part to this question is how many of y'all have seen Magic Mike? All right, we're going to cut our mesh 21 inches, y'all. 16 pieces. Okay? How many of y'all have seen Magic Mike? Y'all know what I'm talking about? Magic Mike, the movie. How many of y'all have seen it? Am I having problems with comments again? Because if I am, that's getting annoying. I'd like to say that probably most hot-blooded women on the face of the earth have seen Magic Mike because of Mr. Channing, right? Hello, my YouTube friends. Okay, so I'm behind the curve. Like, a lot of people saw it probably when it came out. And I just now saw recently. Okay. Sorry, I'm behind the curve. I'm watching some movies because I'm typically, like, very busy. Okay. So anyway, so the other day I'm watching Magic Mike. And, you know, my daughter just turned 19. I personally saw this as a way to kind of like aggravate my daughter, embarrass her, see her reaction kind of thing. So yes, this is about my daughter too, not just the dog. Okay. So I'm sitting there and I'm watching the movie. So I'm an opportunist, aggravating my daughter. I mean, most parents are opportunists to aggravating their children. And of course, you know, when you start watching the movie, you know, the introduction scene, when you finally get to see them, 5 guys come out and they're dancing and they're doing their strip thing. Okay? So, I'm sitting there in bed and Chica's next to me, my daughter. Next thing I know, my daughter's, you know, she starts going, well, he ain't bad. And, you know, making her little comments, trying to egg me on. Right? Make sure that I get a divorce or something like that. And, I look over, y'all, and Chica... Oh, that's cool, Susan. I look over and Chica buried her head under the covers, just her head, which these dogs go under the blankets and stuff. And so as the guys are starting to take their clothes off, Chica buried her head under the blankets. And then as they, then she kind of come back out, looked at the TV, saw they still didn't have clothes on, and put her head right back underneath the blankets. And she did this a couple times, y'all, till the coast was clear and they put their clothes back on. My dog did this, y'all. My dog. She wanted to maintain her virgin status all the way around. Okay, little dog's a virgin. She's gonna stay that way, including her eyeballs. Like, what? So, me and my daughter got a huge kick out of that. Okay, so we're gonna take our mesh, 16 pieces, we cut it 21 inches. 21 inches, okay? And we're just, we're not even going to do that. Just forget it, because we're putting frayed mesh in. Okay, so let me explain something to y'all why I do what I do, okay? See, we're going to do this with the curl. And there's a reason we're doing this with the curl, okay? Which I will show you in a minute once we get a piece of mesh on. So we are going to ruffle this up. And we're going to embrace the fray. Now, I want to show y'all something that helps give a flat frame dimension. The key to it is how you put your mesh in. Okay? Instead of going in flat like this, you kind of want to tilt it and tie it this way. Everybody with me so far? Don't go flat, tilt it up. So we're going to kind of, watch. Tilt it in. See how I tilt it down? I'm tilting it down and I'm pushing it in. Like so. So it's not flat. We don't want it flat, and there's a reason we don't want it flat. But we'll get to that. Alright? So, now we're going to do this again. Ruffle, ruffle, ruffle. In order to get to my point, I got to get a couple of pieces of mesh in to show y'all. Okay? Now, you want to make sure that they overlap. There's a reason we want to make sure that they overlap, my friends. We're going to push this in. Like that. Make sure they overlap. One more piece and I will show y'all why. Okay, so, believe it or not, what a lot of people like to do with their ruffles, and it is actually the enemy of getting your ribbon to lay right, is you'll take their mesh and they'll take their ruffles like this. That is actually the enemy of getting your ribbon to lay right. Okay? Do it like this. And the way that your mesh curls, see how it curls, okay? We're creating a channel in here so that our ribbon will have room to lay right. See how you have a nice little channel here and support system for your ribbon. Y'all understand what I'm saying here? If you take your mesh and you pull it and you try to fluff it, which is fine if that's the look you want, but you will be complaining, I just can't get my ribbon to lay like yours, Jackie. So I'm telling you how to get your ribbon to lay like mine, because otherwise what happens when you take your ruffle and fluff it up, your ribbon kind of ends up looking like a tulip, and you can't get it to lay down, because even with the wire, your mesh is stronger than your ribbon. Okay? Now, y'all know as well as I do, in life, ladies, it is all about the support. Okay, ribbon needs support. That's why it's wired. Best ribbon to use is wired. So, ribbon needs support. You know, mesh is like, well, it's like wearing a bra, y'all. Yes, it's going to get covered up when making a wreath like I do. Okay, but your bra gets covered up too, and your bra gives support. There is no difference. Our mesh is our support for our ribbon and the other things that we put on our wreath. Okay, so think about it like that. Hello, my friends. Anybody new here tonight? Anybody new? Did everybody sprinkle? Sprinkle, sprinkle. It is a noise canceling microphone. Are y'all okay with it? You shouldn't be able to hear me sniff anymore. Because of my allergies. It kind of cancels that out. Are y'all like okay with that? Is it bad? Yes, no? I can put the original audio thing back on if you want to. You want me to? I thought it would be better. Okay, y'all, once again, we are going to purposely lay this on top of this mesh. Okay? So that's kind of why I went because y'all know I have severe allergies. I do take allergy medicine, y'all. And it's really bad right now because I'm allergic to the soybean field. Hey, Gail. How are you? I'm allergic to the soybean fields. So my allergies, I'm taking 2 different kinds of allergy medicine, y'all, for this because it's that bad. But the sniffing, like, it's annoying. I get that. Oh. I'm all about trying to do something about that. And it has what's called a pop filter on it, which the microphone does, which cancels out that kind of stuff. It's an awesome microphone, so I'm happy with it. Ruffle, ruffle along. Ruffle, ruffle along. Alright, good. Because if y'all wanted me to turn the other microphone back on, I can. It's hooked up to my camera. I just think it picked up everything. The mesh is from Unique in the Creek. Tina Kelly will hook you up with the SKU. Yes, I'm making the same kind of ledge. So I'm, once again, intentionally laying the mesh on top of each other. So my ribbon, okay. Like, yeah, okay, I've talked too much on the phone, y'all. I'm talked out. So my ribbon will lay right. Okay. You got a SKU for this mesh? Because I threw my packaging away, Miss Tina. Shame on me. If y'all don't mind, if you go shopping for supplies, my affiliate link is in the... It's there somewhere. In the title, in the description. I would appreciate it. Thank you to all that sprinkle me around. I appreciate that. Y'all ever notice when it comes to other things around the house, we don't want sprinkling going on? But when it comes to crafting, we're like, sprinkle that everywhere. There's my affiliate link. If y'all don't mind. I'd appreciate it. Oh, the mice are away. Well, the cat is away, y'all. The cat is away. What kind of trouble can we get into while the cat is away, y'all? Okay. We're gonna set this aside. And before... We're going to go ahead and cut this mesh, because I kind of want to show y'all something. I feel like people kind of waste this mesh. Now, unless you're doing it for a different project, but if you're going to use it like I'm going to use it, it doesn't take much, y'all. Okay? So, isn't that pretty, y'all? Because this mesh is this little bit of... is a little bit more expensive than some meshes. So I kind of use this pretty sparingly, and it doesn't take much, y'all, in the grand scheme of things. Okay? Because believe it or not, I'm going to cut 16 pieces, and I'm just going to cut them 5 inches. I know, y'all, like... Because you really don't need that much. And your roll will last longer. Now, unless you're doing it like a specific, like, character board, then obviously you're going to use more. but the way that I use it, we don't need that much. Okay. We love that mesh. We love that mesh. Okay, now we need ribbons. I find my scissors. Okay, so I don't know if you're aware, but the stow and go, good night. Stow and go comes with a ribbon holder, y'all. Hey, Miss Audra. Okay, so the stow and go comes with a ribbon holder, and we're gonna cut our ribbon 14 inches, my friends. Come on out. Out, 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 out. Out. Judy Baker's over there going, I'll be glad when you get a rhythm down to using that. Measure buddy, Jackie. Okay. Excuse me. Whoopsie. That would have been huge if I didn't realize I just did that. I could have sworn I saw Miss Judy Baker here. Am I talking to myself? So I'm cutting 8 ribbons at a time. That way I don't have waste on ribbon. Because the more ribbons that you put on there, you're actually wasting ribbon and losing inches, y'all. And nobody wants to lose inches. Unless you're talking about losing inches from your waist. Okay. All right. $14 inches, my friends. 14 inches. What'd I do wrong? That one's pretty short. Okay. Somehow. Oh. We have one ribbon that ended up shorter for some reason. I have no idea what I did. The mesh came from Unique in the Creek. Singit.com. Y'all, I did something wrong here. That one's too short too. What did I do wrong? Okay. In case y'all didn't know, there's kind of like a thing. I'm a Jeff Dunham fan. Peanut. And the way that he says, .com. Y'all hear the panic? The buzz about Mickey Mouse is going public next year? The public domain next year. We're going to put these in our bow. That way they don't go to waste. I will show y'all. And then that way I don't have to store them. Alright, let's get some ribbon on here real quick. We're going to put one of each in each tie and visit some more while we do that, because that's half the fun, is the visitation. Okay, so here we go. By the way, when we're talking about ribbon, once again, the better the wire is in the ribbon, the better the support, y'all. The Lynn, patience, 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 my friend, patience. It's got to wait its turn. Lynn's like, hurry up, Jackie. Gotta know. I got to know. Patience, 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 my friends. If y'all want me to move faster, I have to shut up. And then if I shut up, everybody's going to think that my microphone isn't working anymore. Then when people think my microphone's not working anymore, they leave. They're like, live stream screwed up. Bye. See how nice my ribbon lays, y'all, with no problems. No problem, because I created a nice little channel for it to sit in. Hey, you gotta look at it like this. Like making your bed. There's lumps in your bed. It won't. You don't like sleeping in it, right? Nobody likes a lumpy bed. Isn't this pretty, y'all? Pretty. Pretty. There's somebody missing from the party tonight. Where's Chris? Chris Merritt, where is she at? She's not here. I hope she's okay. I personally think there's nothing better in this world than fresh, clean sheets when you go to bed. Do-do-do-do. Better late than never. Miss Brenda, you're fashionably late. That's what we'll call it. Yes, Miss Catherine. So there's a reason, okay, that I have my mesh like this, my ribbon like this, okay? If you're not planning on adding anything extra, say you're just going to add ribbon, I would cut it just 12 inches, okay? Now, I'm adding extra stuff, which we'll get to here as soon as I get my ribbon on, and I'll show you. So I want my ribbon to still stand out. So that's why I cut it 14 inches. Okay? It's not about it passing off the mesh necessarily. Some people love to see the mesh, and that's great. But we're adding stuff. So I still want the ribbon to be seen. So that's kind of a yes, no question. Yes, you can, but in this case, no. There she is. Well, Chris, at least you know you were missed, and like there you go. So that should make you feel important. And just for the record, Chris, okay, I haven't eaten yet, so neither can you. Okay, I get to eat after my live, so you can eat after my live. I think that's only fair. I like going to the movies. I don't mind you having a snack. Okay. But you're gonna have to wait to get your grub on. I just think it's only fair, right? Look, Chris, come on. I thought, Chris, I thought we were better. I thought we were like more simpatico like that. My bad. My bad. But are you done eating now? Because next time I'm just going to talk smack instead of being concerned. Because next time it's going to be like, she's probably feeding her face. Okay. She's here. She's listening to me, but she's probably just stuffing her face. She knows I haven't eaten, doesn't care, so she's going to stuff her face. Isn't that pretty? All this is so pretty, the ribbons and all. Beautiful. Beautimus. Beautimus. Are y'all with me? It's beautiful, y'all. Work with me here, y'all. Okay, just because I'm in a different time zone, Chris, is no reason for you to not show up. Okay? You were notified. You got advance notice. You know the scheduled time. You could have ate. My time zone is not an excuse. Next thing I'll know, she'll be sitting there saying, well, it's because you're from Kentucky. Y'all Kentucky people. Then I'll cry. Starting to get the Kentucky people complex because they say that kind of crap in movies and whatnot all the time. Know what I mean? Isn't he gonna be super cute? Look, see where we're going, y'all? Okay. We have one more thing to do real quick, and then we will make our bow and get him in. Lynn, now we're gonna put this in. Okay? So this doesn't need to be much, because we're more interested in the fray. So we're just gonna ruffle it up. And we kind of want to fold this over, my friends. If I can get my hand to work. So we're going to pull this and we're going to make sure that this folds over so that we see the frayed edge. We're going to pull it out. Okay. Let me get my stack. So, ruffle, ruffle, ruffle. Basically, with this tiny little piece. Like I said, you're going to want to make sure that you pull it out some way, somehow. Now you know why I cut my mesh just a little bit long. So we can make sure that we still see my ribbon just a little bit long. Now here's your explanation for it. Past the little Scarecrow phrase. Okay? And you can roll this up too. Whatever. Ruffle, roll, kind of all the same. It's going to end up in the same in the grand scheme of things, but we're making sure that we pull that out. Okay? Hello, Miss Lisa. He came from Debbie Lang, Old Lang Farms. You can find her on Etsy and Facebook. She does awesome work, y'all. Okay, so granted, y'all probably aren't seeing this as well as I am. How cute this looks and how the fray is bringing it out. So once I get it on, I'll hold it up closer so y'all can see. Okay. Which Scarecrow, Chris? What do you mean you're Scarecrow? Oh! Okay, so that's going to be really soon, Chris, because I've got to make one. And I'm waiting for... I had to order supplies. Okay? I got the supplies. They're coming. They're coming. But yes, I will be making one. And I'm going to do it with the bandanas because I think that is just like uber cute. When are you going to use my bat? Huh, Chris? I'm waiting to see you use the bat. Fair's fair. I challenged you. I'm waiting. I want to see what my bat looks like on somebody else's wreath because I sold out of them and I didn't keep one for myself. Shame on me. So I got to see what somebody else does with it because I'm not taking the time to make another one for myself. Same thing with my little monster eyes that I made. And like when I make bows, I have to make sure that I specifically hold one out for myself. Okay, so I think you all are kind of starting to see the fray lay across the ribbon now. I miscounted or I missed a tie. Did I miss a tie? Oh, because I've got 2 extra pieces. I either miscounted or I missed a tie. Which is the case here? I don't think I missed a tie. Okay. I might find out later that I missed the tie, so I'll just put them in. But I'm not seeing that I missed a tie. Okay, so I'll hold this up closer so y'all can see. Can y'all see the fringe now? The hey look. Hey! Are y'all seeing that? How cute. Okay. Alright. Moving on. Oh, stretch. Hey now, hey now. Boy, we sparked up a whole conversation. About time. Okay. So, put your pipe cleaner in first, my friends. Now, I had my ribbon stacked up the way that I wanted to put it on. Alright, so I kind of want a nice size bow, so we're going with the big 7-inch loops. The other reason I'm going with the bow, I like a very open, airy looking bow. I'm not the biggest fan of these tight little, I don't know, bows. I can't even describe it, but it's not my thing. So I like a very light, open, airy bow. So we're going to do 7-inch loops. Okay. Pop your ribbon down into the center and then make your twist for your loop. Okay. Come back, measure your loop, and you're good to go. See, that's why Chris gets me. Chris gets me because I'm kind of OCD myself. So that's why she gets me. Alright, so now we're going to drop down to 6-inch loops. Oh. Chris isn't OCD. Gail, either one, but it's a pretty soft cotton drift. Yes. Cotton drift, you're correct. Thank you. Thank you, Gail. You're my correction rock star, and I appreciate that. So Gail was on top of it, researching this. I'm going to find this mesh. Okay. Could it be? Yes, Gail, you are correct. All right, so now we're going to drop down to 5 inches. Oh, thank you, Gail. Look, I'm kind of like, I have OCDs, y'all, but the thing is, the key, the biggest key to looking at a box is not looking at something and thinking about what it is, okay? Think about what it can be. Okay? That is the creative process. Not what it is, but what it can be. I do that at Hobby Lobby sometimes. I'll go to Hobby Lobby just to wander, y'all. Not necessarily because I'm going there for a purpose, but I go there just to wander. Because, you know, basically Hobby Lobby does have the best selection of whatnots and thingamajigs, right? So I'll go into Hobby Lobby just to wander and look at stuff and think about what it could be. What else I can do with it. You know, any basket. Okay, does it just have to be a basket? In the world of creative, you can't lock in, well, that's what it is. No, just because that's what it is, that doesn't mean that's all that it will ever be. Right? All right, for this one, we're going to do just one loop. A little button loop, y'all. Hello, Miss Jill. All right, when you're pulling your bow off, okay, a lot of people don't show this. Oh! Crap. I did forget it, but thank you for reminding me. We'll do that real quick. Not a problem. Because I had a plan and I got to running my mouth. Okay, so I'm going to carefully, y'all, pick this up where my... And I'm going to slide this through. Okay. There's one. I don't want to pick the whole thing up because that'll mess my stack up. Okay. Thank you for reminding me. Easy fix. Just slide it through. Okay. Alright, now. A lot of people have a problem getting their bow off of these, and they pull it off and the stack falls apart. Whatever. What you want to do is you want to take your pipe cleaner, okay, crisscross through, oops, crisscross through, crisscross through, okay? That's the other reason that I put my pipe cleaner long, okay, so I've got plenty of room. And then you want to kind of tighten this up as much as you can while it's in the bow maker. Okay, take your fingers on the bottom of your bow, hold your pipe cleaner, and lift it out. That way you don't lose your stack. Okay, hold your pipe cleaners. Okay, so now to tighten this down, you either, some of y'all might want to put a zip tie around it. That's fine. Or you just take your hand and squeeze your bow. Okay, because you want this to be tight as possible. Now you want to squeeze your bow because the tighter that this is in the center, the better it fluffs out. Okay? So, one of two things. You can either, like I said, use a zip tie. Okay, or take your pipe cleaner. You want to tighten this down. And then twist, twist, twist the knot away. Okay? Alright. Now, you do not have to fluff your bow before you put it on your wreath. The weight of your wreath is enough to hold your bow down. Okay? Get my little needle out here. Let me make sure. What I'm doing here. Come on. Where'd my needle go? There it is. Okay. All right. Twist, twist, twist. And then we've got quite a bit of extra pipe cleaner. For those of you that are new to Unique in the Creek, what we do with pipe cleaners that are in excess is like, I'm just going to cut this off. Okay? And so that your back still stays all nice and clean and pretty, we just tuck that right back up into a hole. Okay, and that way it stays all nice and pretty. And now we fluff our bow. Y'all, I'm not showing Frozen anywhere on my stuff. I'm looking at my screens. I have 3 different devices pulled up, and I'm not showing Frozen anywhere. All right. Kind of reading your comments, checking my... I'm checking all my stuff, y'all, and there's no problem on my end. It's not freezing. So I just kind of, like, don't know what to say at this point. Like, okay. Okay, so I like my bow to kind of be off to the side. It really helps with eye flow. And now we're ready to put our Scarecrow on. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Hold on a second, let me see here. Okay, let me know if that's better. I think I fixed the problem for some of y'all. We shall see, okay? Alright, so obviously we're going to want to kind of set him up high in the wreath so the bow is not covering him. Okay, I think I got it now. Okay. So now we want to put our pipe cleaners on. We're going to wrap a couple of them together so that we can put on Mr. Scarecrow. All right. Let's flip him over. And now we're going to grab our glue gun. So the first pipe cleaner we're going to put on down here at the bottom. And that's going to be our longer one. And to put this on, we're going to use the almighty ice pick and stab a hole. He is made of half fabric, half felt, half burlap. Okay? Up here is where we want to put the next pipe cleaner, so we just pinch a little bit on the back. Gather it up to poke another hole. Leave it pinched, y'all. If you're going to poke a hole to add stuff, leave it pinched. You got to hold it so you can get your pipe cleaner right through. Okay, little brain surgery, little neck surgery, and we're ready to go. Like I said, I want him to sit up a little bit higher. So that's why we're putting the top on first and not the bottom, so we can get that adjusted to how high we want him to set up into our wreath. Now, when I'm doing bigger wreath attachments, I always put my bow on first. That way, I'm not having to kind of put my bow to accommodate my wreath attachment. It's kind of like the other way around. That way, I'm not giving myself a headache putting it on. Pumpkin spice and everything nice. What is going on here? Pumpkin spice and everything nice. That's what scarecrows are made of. Twisting the night away. Man, I've got to be careful. Why do y'all let me sing? Y'all need to say, Jackie, you're a horrible singer. That way I won't sing anymore. I don't need to go and get thrown in Facebook jail for singing. Y'all need to discourage it. Like, don't, Jackie. Just don't. Okay, we have goodies. Those of y'all that don't remember. Well, bam, we have sunflowers. And what is fall without a pumpkin? All right. Ugh. Okay. Get a tool out of the way that I don't need. Sometimes, y'all, you got to double check these things and make sure they're good and secure. But I'm replacing mine with pipe cleaners. Like so. By the way, I'll show y'all a new trick. Y'all ready for a new trick? Y'all like new tricks? I like new tricks. Let me take that pipe cleaner and I want to show y'all a new trick. Okay? So let's first decide real quick where our pumpkins are going to go. And, we need to fix that just a little bit. That was my bad. Little hot glue fixes everything, right? Okay. I have lots of tricks, y'all. Okay. Alright. So let's take our pumpkins off first and decide where we want them to go. If you've been here for a while, I will tell you that I always recommend putting your first one directly diagonal from your bow. Kind of thing. Like a so. Like a so. Right? Everybody with me? Right. Okay. Sit, Ubu, sit. Good pumpkin. Okay, so here's my little 2-cent trick for y'all. The tinsel ties that we put in are very stout, very secure, and check this out. You can take your pumpkin, stick it on there, and then you can put your pumpkin wherever you want it. And have it face whatever direction you want it to face. That's the other reason I like tinsel ties, because they're like multi-purpose kind of thing. Y'all see how that works? I don't even know if Facebook's okay with me, y'all. Like, what? Okay, that's my trick, but I want them a little bit further out, so we're on the move. Ugh! Everybody's like, quit spinning us around, Jackie. It could be worse, y'all. I actually have a table, a special for making wreaths. I guess I could just make the spin smoother, but I have this. So I could make this smoother for y'all. Whee! Not so jerky. You like that better? Whee! Oh, sunflowers. Oh, sunflowers. We like sunflowers, y'all. Now the sunflowers, because they're lightweight, and we packed in a pretty good base of mesh and whatnot, so we can actually basically hot glue those in. Some people are probably going, oh, now she's trying to make us sick with the spinning thing. You know. Gotta get my kicks somehow right. I think we need bigger sunflowers, y'all. I think we need bigger. Don't y'all? I think we need bigger. We need bigger. Bigger is better, right? I think we need bigger, and we'll go creamy. Bigger is better. Or maybe we'll do both. Better, y'all? Better? We like that better? That orange, I think, is that this is just a little too much for this wreath. We need to go creamy. I like that better too, y'all. I like that better. Woo! And then, to kind of put we need just a little bit more color, y'all. We're going to add a couple of bows to this. We need a little bit more pops of color. So I'm just going to hand loop some bows here. And I want to show you a way to put in more color that I like to do. It's pretty neat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my ribbon, y'all, and I'm going to loop it out and around to the outside row. Okay? You want to gently take your piece of ribbon, loop it, gentle, so it doesn't smash anything. Gentle, y'all, so it doesn't smash anything. Your goal is that it doesn't smash anything. And it just kind of nicely lays there. And we'll tie it in a tie on the outside. Okay? And then we're going to take and cut our ribbon tail about as long as our other tails. Like so. All right. So we'll do that again. I'm making some pretty hefty loops here, y'all, so they kind of stand out pretty good. All right. And we're going to do the same thing once again. We're going to take this and we're going to loop this gently around to a tie on the outside. It's the one my pumpkin's on, of course. And I'll come back and glue all that in, because we're going to do that one more time with the ribbon. Because for the pumpkins to work, we needed to put in just a hint more of the other colors too. And because our bow is there, we won't travel as far with this one. And now we're ready to put in our pops of orange. And they'll look better. Could have thought I hot glued that in, but I didn't. Anybody know where my other pumpkin went to? Oh, where? Oh, where? Okay, still in the wreath. Okay. Ta-da! What y'all think? Hello, Mr. Scarecrow. Am I the only one that like loses ribbon tails? Jails! Jails! Alright, y'all. I will see y'all. Guess what? You get a double dose of me. I will be here tomorrow afternoon this week. So, and that'll be at 1 o'clock Central Standard Time. Okay? Tomorrow! Y'all get a double dose of me this week, so don't get too excited. I don't know what y'all are going to do getting me twice in 1 week. Right? Alright, y'all. I will see you tomorrow. Bye, y'all.